All right, hello everybody. This is China Spring Athletics Broadcasting. This is the crew for the 2026 baseball season. We want to kind of get with you and introduce y'all, introduce us to y'all, and kind of tell you what's going on and what we see, what we want to do with this program and this baseball season. So we'll start first with Brody Lewis.
Hi, my name is Brody Lewis. I'm a junior at China Spring High School. This program is going to be a very helpful for college future. Like it's going to get us already knowing what to like kind of do, and it's going to give us pretty good opportunities to figure out if this is like what side we want to do. If like we want to do technical, or if we want to be actually like talking during the broadcast. And yeah, I kind of want to go to Texas Tech when I graduate high school, major in sports broadcasting, and that's it.
All right, thanks, Brody. And then we've got our senior here, Morgan Hensley. Morgan, what about you, bud?
So yeah, everybody, my name is Morgan Hensley. I'm a senior. The thing that I love about this program is it's giving us like real life experience and a job that I want to like spend my entire life doing. And so to get me starting off early while I'm a senior in high school still is a big step. It already opens up so many opportunities because China Spring has had such, prolific commentators in the past. So yeah, I'm very excited about this program. I feel like it's, a step in the right direction for what I want to do.
All right. And for those that don't know me, my name is JB Dominguez. This is my 6th year in broadcasting baseball. We kind of got started with it after COVID, and it was, the coach at the time said, let's put the phone up and put it on Facebook. That way folks who can't come out to the games can come and watch. Did that a couple games, and you really couldn't see what was going on. So I asked him, said, man, I can do some play-by-play behind it if you want to. Yeah, if you want to. And it just kind of took off from there. I've had the luxury and the opportunity to be a part of a lot of good, successful teams. We've won a state championship. We've been to state semifinals twice. We've been to the regional final once, and it's been a fun ride. And then I kind of got brought in football this last fall, and I got to thinking we could do a lot more with this program. We had Morgan with football. He kind of stepped in and wanted to help out. And we thought, well, let's really truly make this, bring it in house, and make it a good program for the students coming up, and that's kind of what we're trying to do with that. As far as my background, I'm a 1993 graduate of China Spring High School. My dad is a class of 1964. My mom is a class of 1965. I've had someone in my family enrolled and going to a China Springs school since the 1950s. So to say my roots run deep in China Spring is a little bit of an understatement. I bleed Cougar Blue. I love what we're doing here with all of our programs, and I'm excited to be a part of getting this program off the ground. And my main goal, this is not my job right now. I'm still 100% volunteer. I want this program to be able to run without me. I have no plans of stopping and not doing it, but I want this to be a successful program to go on for the students who, like Morgan and Brody, want to go in this, and then those students coming up who may be interested, and then those students who just don't have an idea, and then, hey, I want to come and run a camera, for the football games, and maybe they get interested in it. But the main goal is to have this successful, to graduate folks who go into this as a career, and again, for me to be able to this program to run without me. I still want to be behind the microphone for baseball, for football. Have dabbled in a little bit of softball this year for the first time, which has been a whole lot of fun. But that's kind of what we want to do with this program. We're not doing it for any other reason than to help the students out and to bring the China Spring sports you want to see to you when you can't come out and watch. So that's kind of us, a little bit of introduction of what we're doing and why we're doing it here for China Spring Athletics Broadcasting. I want to thank Coach Josh Gregory for really standing behind this. Without his support and the support of Dr. Faulkner, Dr. Mark Faulkner, without their support, this wouldn't have happened. And then without our sponsors, those sponsors that got us off the ground. We show our sponsors at the end of every broadcast, our community supporters, those corporate sponsors, and then our founding partner, Keith Click. I can't stop talk about this without talking about him. He is really, without him, this wouldn't have got started as quick as it got started. So that's kind of us and kind of why we're here. We're working to bring you China Spring baseball through the rest of the year. When there's no conflicts with softball, we're going to try to bring you softball. And then our goal going forward is to get that camera that you're looking at us here. You see some of our stuff. In order for us to broadcast 2 games at one time, we've got to duplicate all of our stuff. So that's where your sponsorships come in, and we'll talk a little bit more about that in a separate video. But just kind of wanted to introduce all of you to us. And these are the faces to the voices that you're going to hear throughout China Spring baseball season. And as you can see by my voice, I have the face for radio, so that's why I'm not on camera much. But I think that's going to do it. Again, I appreciate Brody and Morgan for jumping in. And I think they're as excited about this as I am. And it is time for district to start. China Spring starts their district play coming up, and then we're going to roll in the playoffs and make that run back to Austin. Been a couple years since we've been there. We need to go back. So that's going to do it for us. You are looking at China Spring Athletics broadcasting for the spring of 2026. Thank y'all for tuning in. We'll see you later.